The coin lady here, returning to my channel. Are you still an XRP bear? Allow me a brief moment of your attention. I am about to reveal something that will astound you. Wow, this is just surreal. Rlusd, distribution, and issuance are on the horizon. This is going to have a huge impact. The XRP price is likely to make a decent jump. Here is the primary function. All of these and more will be covered in this video. To ensure you don't miss a moment of this bull market, press the like button and enable notifications if you're bullish on that kind of stuff and want more XRP material. So, without further ado, let's dive in. The distribution and issuance are next on the agenda. This is essentially a payment system, as you can see on the screen. Everyone from the buyer, to the seller, to the issuer is involved. This may be anything from a Visa to a more conventional method of payment. The person in possession of the product is known as the custodian. Is it safe to claim you have the salesperson on board? A transaction occurs somewhere in the middle. As an example, if we use Visa, it will travel to Visa, which will process it and then send it to the consumer. This is where things start to get interesting, because when we discuss things like credit cards, we are really talking about the ability to make transactions in the end. Some supporting mechanism must be in place to make that transition possible. As a medium of exchange, you might say, between it and Rlusd will do just that. The XRP-backed stablecoin, which just launched, is now conducting testing on mails. At this point, things start to heat up. What does it signify if you speak about the expert setup of the Rlusd wallets or if you emphasize X? These wallets are distributed. The individuals responsible for dispersing Rlusd are these. So, whose name is that? Banks, financial sectors, exchanges. Why? There is concrete proof that these have been sold by experts. Someone obviously didn't just throw this in a wallet. These wallets have been expertly built up with a specific purpose in mind. They support several SIGs and can be linked to prior stable currencies used in the financial sector. The video is about to be rolled. This is where my keen observation skills come into play. 10 accounts in particular have caught my eye, so it's truly wild. We have established that this is meaningless, thus it doesn't make them stand out to me. I find them remarkable because of how expertly they are set up. I see. So, what am I trying to say? What follows is an investigation into an account that appeared yesterday with 1000 XRP, activated 10 accounts with 20 XRP each in rapid succession, and then set up each account in a professional manner, as befits an account operating in a corporate environment where compliance is paramount. Now, then, we'll examine a few of these accounts. There are a lot of options. I'm going to go with number 9. A couple of intriguing elements are present in this story. It features a multi-SIG, for instance. As soon as it was configured, multi-SIG was activated. In addition, it contains two extremely intriguing setups, token deposit auth and token authorization, that you would expect to see there, so you may investigate them more. As an example, the require auth function, here represented by the token auth, is effectively a trust line between the issuer and the counterparty account, just like a handshake. Additionally, it is helpful since it provides an example that is easy to understand. That currency is really secure. Therefore, it explains in plain English how it can be utilized in a stablecoin issuing environment. So, it's becoming increasingly common to see accounts structured in a way that makes perfect sense to participate in the stablecoin issuance and redemption processes. Plus, I think they're well qualified to be the accounts for distribution. Yes, for example, a multi-SIG is enabled, and their settings are quite identical to those of the distribution account. It also has deposit authentication, for instance. Unfortunately, this place also requires authentication, which is really intriguing. I believe we can investigate that matter promptly here. Alright, let's speak about token authentication. At the moment, this account serves as Palau's distribution hub. It has many signatories. Oh, and it also has a token auth. The one thing it's missing is a deposit. But I don't think it will be an issue for them, and you can see that for yourself when you visit these other accounts. I had to reshoot the video because some of the accounts did not have a multi-signer feature enabled. This most recent one, for instance, did not, and this account was updated with many signatories literally 5 minutes ago. Yeah, it was not before, thus I had to reshoot the video. Thus, it is clear that they are all set up in an expert manner. For what it's worth, I think they'd be excellent candidates for the distribution account. To that end, I hope that offers you a sense of the future and, more significantly, the reasons behind it. Here, the question becomes, will all USD be extracted? Regarding XRP, it is clear that everyone is anticipating this, as it was developed by the Ripple team. I know what you're thinking, why is this such a big deal? All things considered, they are just a handful of the many huge collaborations that are currently connecting with Ripple. Looking at them in terms of potential licensing or the dates they come in actually reveals a consistent thread. We are forming substantial agreements. Significant alliances are being formed. In fact, Ripple has partnered with several of these expanding financial sectors. For instance, you have the option to revisit the Dubai International Finance Center. October 23, together with the enhanced MPI license in August 2024, massive is the SBI holdings. The Brazilian bank expedited the September 23 funds that arrived from the UK and EU. We've already discussed the top bank in Brazil and DZ Bank as XRP backers. There are many more, like American Express, HSBC, and others. If this collaboration is finalized, it will be extremely intriguing, and of course, all of these wallets will also be available. Thus, distributors may include some of these who disperse to holders or institutions or, more crucially, who serve as a condition for the release of the Rlusd stablecoin. We were supposedly miles away, according to many. Many folks didn't see this coming. There has been a price recovery, and it seems like it is finally cresting the hill. It hasn't soared just yet, yes. Fortunately, we do discuss Ripple at roughly 60 cents, so there is some good news. We've already covered this, but this is crucial. Siri, the SEC file keeps investors from getting too excited. So far, we have received 0 updates. Actually, Gary Gans is pursuing additional targets in an effort to join the Kamala Harris Treasury train. However, the $130.5 million judgment has not yet yielded any results. The flood, in my opinion, then comes up. After that, I believe all of our plans over the past year finally materialize. Partnerships will emerge, in my opinion. In my opinion, Rlusd will soon be available for purchase, and once it does, we will learn who has been quietly purchasing XRP, on whose books it is held, and who takes the lead. Also, keep in mind that people who act first usually end up with the most success. I appreciate you taking the time to view my online video. Bye for now, and please subscribe and like my channel.